Today's video was sponsored by Jane Maigwa, a true patriot and a Kenyan nationalist at heart. Stand by for debrief in 3, 2, 1. The other day it was Farouk Kibet pushing Kindiki on camera. Juicy, it was Mythical Inturi roasting Kindiki by mimicking his soprano voice. But yesterday, the baton was passed to a bunch of comedians who decided to call the deputy president on stage and give him a Kamisi, which he accepted. Now, anytime you hear somebody saying such a thing, you'll think they're just hating or it's malice, but that is exactly what happened. Here's the tip. And it's just that I cut the video short. He was actually given a total of 3 Kamisi'S apelekee second lady wa taifa. Ama walipea Kindiki hizo Kamisi sababu alikuwa CS wa interior, kumaanisha anaelewa mambo ya ndani. That's food for thought. Anyway, in this video I want us to look into why Kindiki is constantly the subject of disrespect in this country. And with no further ado, let's get after it. Top of the list is a soprano voice. All politicians who are anti-Kindiki have a go at it. That is the one thing that they constantly attack. Just listening to Sifuna.
Bana hakuna mtu nachukia kama Koome by the way. Yeye na Kindiki. Hao watu wawili. Mimi nawaambia hiyo power imeingia kwa akili zao watu. I'm telling you, jamaa akiongea kama huyo Kindiki. Mkikutana tu hivi mwanaume unafikiria anaweza ongea bila anaongea. Weka kibare akakojoa. Lakini juu anajua vizuri atajificha nyuma ya polisi. Hapo anakaa kwa soprano kako. Oh yeah. Let's see. Will come to the road tomorrow.
And to the best of my knowledge, that's not the first time Sifuna has shown disdain for Kindiki. He's another prime example.
Kindiki does not scare anyone. He doesn't scare anyone because he knows. He's not the one who will come to my house to arrest me. If he tries, he knows what will happen. Okay. He will send goons in police uniform. Kuja wewe mwenyewe Kindiki. Akuje yeye mwenyewe. Okay. Hey. And now, you know, Kindiki doesn't strike me as somebody who has ever slaughtered a chicken. And when he talks and he says Kujeni, it's not as if he is the one who's going to be there in the streets. I have never seen Kindiki in the streets. So when he says Kujeni, he himself, when they tell us, oh, come yourselves, come with your children and your wives, Kindiki knows when he is talking like that, he is not going to be the one in the streets. I am not going to meet Kindiki. He's hiding behind the police and the instruments of violence of this.
So long story short, Kindiki's problem is his voice. And believe it or not, even if you have a voice problem, there are people who are voice coaches and they can help you bring out the best voice for you. Actors do it all the time. If they're doing a scene where they're acting like a black South African during apartheid, they will get a voice coach who can help them achieve that sound. Kindiki needed to have done that earlier on in his career. Now I know he never really knew one time he'll be deputy president, let alone CS of interior. So he never worked on it, and now everybody is roasting him. And even if he were to get a voice coach, everyone would see that he's trying to do something different. It will just be an endless roast that is propagating on perpetual motion. Now the second challenge facing Kindiki is this. Some misconstrued people in this country consider Gachagua a tribalist. Others say he's a liar, but none call him a coward. The opposite can be said about Kindiki. Because much as he's not a tribalist, people do brand him a coward. Because explain to me why he's on camera being pushed by Farouk Kibet, a PA of the president. This has never happened in this country before. If Farouk pushed Rigathi angekula ngumi ama kofi, there would be drama there and then. But Kindiki just conformed and moved in the crowd and hoped nobody saw, but the cameras see everything. Again, we saw Aaron Cheriot lecturing Kindiki some time back that they've given him a job whereby he should be moving around the country. And not just at his own volition, at their whim. And now you fast forward the tape, sasa tuko hapa kwa mambo ya Kamisi. This is outrageous. This is very, very outrageous. Now the third reason why Kindiki is the subject of disrespect is because of who he chose to deputize. Elisha was respected because he was the deputy of a great man called Elijah. Kalonzo is also celebrated because he deputized Kibaki. Using that logic, what does Kindiki expect when he deputizes William Ruto, the lord of overtaxation and white lies? Rigathi was only able to survive Ruto's bad leadership because his community fully backed him regardless. But Kindiki has no one. Kule Nyanza, mdosi wake anapigwa na kiatu. And as at now, the approval rating inakaa tu kama hiyo kiatu. and Kindiki is inheriting it. If Ruto is popular, Kindiki will be popular. He'll be looked at as a future presidential candidate and even possibly a president. But provided the president is doing wrong things, no one is even considering Kindiki for anything ever. I wish he could do the right thing and resign for a better position in a more coordinated and more pro-people government somewhere down the road. He's still a young guy. There's no pressure that he has to do ABC now and then. No. It's better to save face. But at the end of the day, guys, those are some of the 3 reasons why Kindiki is enjoying a very bad approval rating, despite himself not being a bad person. But at the end of the day, that's just my opinion. Do let me know your own comments in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. In the event you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.